Let's see. You hope to see me do an illustration on premium financing very soon. I'm probably not going to do that. I don't really get into premium financing. There's a number of reasons for that. I mean, one, I haven't sold any premium financing cases. Insurance companies don't really like them. I've been listening to some people pitch them. I know there's some companies out there, I have some contacts of private money lenders who engage in that. They mostly deal with index universal life companies. Premium financing is mostly tied to index universal life, and you don't get guarantees with those. There's a good possibility, but you may have to come in with some collateral as well. So from everything that I'm seeing when it comes to premium financing, it's targeted at people who have a lot of money. You got to have at least $1 million, probably more than that in the bank in order to qualify, first of all. You're talking, yeah, there's a major advantage to doing it, but you only have a limited amount of insurance that you can buy as a death benefit. So far, nobody I've worked with has $50 million. They're not going for a $50 million policy. A lot of those premium financing cases are targeting really, really rich people who have a lot of money like that and can get a really high death benefit like that, but they don't want to pay the premium that might require. They're not looking to start an infinite banking policy with that much money. They're willing to take the risk that an IUL comes with, and they have easy access to the collateral that requires. So for a lot of different reasons, that's why you probably won't see that. If for some reason I happen to come across one, I'll try and record it. I mean, if I happen to do one for somebody, I will try to take notes and put out a video on it. It's not really my target market. My target market is more to help people that are working out, that are on their way up. I certainly wouldn't turn away helping out somebody with a lot of money because it's an easy way for me to make good commissions. But commissions isn't driving me. Like on a premium finance case, I've seen examples where an agent can make like a $250,000 commission. Now, first of all, they don't design those policies optimally either, from what I've seen. In fact, the company that was pitching it was like, if you're in a competitive situation, you can design it better, but you're going to cut your commission from like $500,000 on this policy down to $250,000. And I'm thinking, I could cut my commission on that policy, design it even better, and it would probably be like $100,000. And I'd be really happy with that design because that's way more than I've gotten on any policy I've designed currently to date. Much less collateral would be required of the client, much greater chance of return on the money, but they're not even designing them that way. They're designing them for big commissions. So, I mean, almost none of that goes towards what I'm trying to do. So anyways, that's why you want to see me do it. Well, if somebody out there, if you're a very high net worth individual and you would like to see something like that, talk to me. I'll see if I can design it. But it may take me some time. I'd have to contact the right people because I'm not set up with any of those folks to be able to do that. But if you're looking to do that large of amount of money, there's no reason to rush into it anyways. You bet I could do it better than the other guys. Yeah, I mean, I would guess that they have the ability to design it the same way. I mean, I don't really do anything special except try. Why can't you use whole life for premium financing? I think you can. I think there's companies that will let you. I don't know why they don't do it, except the growth potential is so much greater in an IUL. And a lot of people that are doing that premium financing, they want that growth potential. You're talking way more insurance. So when you get to old age, we can't reduce. You're going to be paying a large amount for that cost of insurance. But if it's performing, it won't matter. If it's performing, it won't matter. It's going to make more than enough. If it doesn't perform, though, that's where it can come into problems. So I do like that what a whole life provides. And in this case, I think that Penn Mutual product is actually a good whole life product. When you compare their IUL, Penn Mutual offers an IUL and a whole life. when you compare the performance return on both of those, the actual long-term growth, the whole life doesn't match the IUL, but it's pretty close. I mean, it's got pretty good returns. I would feel okay doing that, although you would have to qualify for a ton of life insurance, death benefit. The way that Penn Mutual calculates the amount of death benefit, they don't take the amount of death benefit we're starting with. They look a few years down the road. And so if you're putting a ton of money into this policy, your death benefit, even though it's starting out really high, it's going to go up from there. And so you're going to have to qualify for that much higher amount. Whole life policy, the costs of that insurance are higher than in the IUL. So if you're starting out, hopefully relatively young, 40 to 60 years old, the cost of insurance is still relatively inexpensive, definitely less expensive than a whole life policy. You have that opportunity in an IUL for that arbitrage if the stock market performs. The only downside is we got to see that performance in the stock market. You do have that slight level of risk. Okay? So, Top Gun, that's why you want to see me do it. You know I do it right. Hope to be your first client for premium financing. Okay, all right. Well, if you come to me and that's what you want, you got to come tell me, set up a meeting, and I'll figure out how to make it happen. This was a question asked and answered during one of our Wealth Care Wednesdays live streams. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below, or join us on one of our Wealth Care Wednesday live streams where you can ask the question and we'll answer it on the air live. I hope you found value in today's video. If you'd like to find out more about IUL and whole life, check out these videos right over here, and we'll see you next time. Now go maximize your cash flow.